Hello everyone, it's your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with
Serena.
And Serena.
And today we're going to be playing Dozer's Dragonball RPG. I've never played before, so I'm going to make a character and try and jump into the campaign.
What's your email?
Oh, I got you. I would have said it out loud, but now I'm streaming. I don't want to...
Can't have someone emailing
I'm
you.
wearing one sock with Dragon Balls on it and one sock with Vegeta on it.
You also got that Vegeta tattoo?
Yeah.
Let's see, right now I'm getting the live chat set up. That way I'll be able to see what you guys are talking about during the stream.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom,
Hopefully
boom,
it
boom.
is sent.
Oh, I should be receiving a notification soon. Let's see.
Oh god.
Notifications. Was that your phone?
It was his phone.
Here we go. So I'm now opening his email in a new tab.
Let's switch sides.
Oh, yeah, so you... Gee, okay. God, I get it.
I want good lighting.
What? I thought...
He's like, I'm not being properly lit in the shots.
But now
See,
he's
because the
not.
light's coming in from there.
But you're not... Oh, so you want us to
You're gonna
move
move
our
the
chairs? Oh, yeah, because it is weird lighting, because the light's behind us from the window. He wants us to move over here.
So that we can be all lit.
Yeah, and then lighting the camera.
Oh, move the camera.
Yeah, that's what you meant, right?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, let
So
me
you can
move
put the
this.
camera like facing
Yeah,
diagonal.
because the window...
And then you guys sit against the wall.
Ouch.
It's far away from me.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't see him.
Okay.
Can I have like
Oh, that's
this
a lot
folder?
better.
Can I use this folder
That folder?
Like to sit it up.
Sure.
to block my roll?
There's something in it, I just don't know what's in the folder.
I'm sure it won't fall out.
You're sure.
Sure. Because that's how folders work. They're supposed to hold this stuff.
That's true. Yeah, because it's got the little pockets.
You can't see what I would roll, right? From there. Let me roll something.
And then ask you if you can see the roll.
Like you can't see my roll, right?
Serena, why are you lying? You rolled a 2.
No.
I'm sure you would only see it if you were looking for it.
Let's see.
You guys will also use these dice. I guess I'll just pass them back and forth.
Fallen. Is it okay if I'm a human?
Yep. If you have a question, people usually have questions about like what the humans like racial bonuses are, because you know it's not like specific stuff. It's not like you get 1 intelligence or whatever.
Let's see, you start with +1 charisma modifier, +2 to sense energy checks. Humans are also the only race capable of attempting sense power level checks. That seems pretty
So you
good.
understand that?
Yeah.
Everybody's able to do like sense energy stuff, like if they want to know how strong somebody is compared to them. But humans are able to like sense exactly what their power level is.
Oh, so you just know.
Yeah,
It's
if
not
it's a
like-
successful check, it's not like just.
I'm in a
given to you.
Mechian.
And then I have a female Majin. Majin Lulu.
Yeah, Majin Lulu. Yeah, we did a campaign with my Namekian Iolin and his Majin Lulu. She's something. There was a lot of situations where people would ask, "What is she?" And I would be like, "Capable. She is capable."
This is what the character sheet's supposed to look like. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
If you want to hold that, you can.
HP.
for my HP, I did it like a slash thing.
That's
so I
what
can
I
just...
did as well.
Oh.
Ball. I'm gonna start formatting it. My character sheet's right up there. I don't know what my HP is yet, but I'll have a space for it.
Yeah, when you roll your skills, you will.
Okay, Bone, Zenny, Max Key.
Why are you just doing it a straight line down?
I guess if I had paper, I would like put them like next to each other.
You're just gonna.
Wait, what? What did you do to my? What? Why did you put this?
What? Why did I put what?
This. I just had key up here because it's 7.
Yeah, I
plus 2.
switched them. So wait, what?
Yeah, because the way I had it.
String.
Wait, no, I didn't erase anything.
No, you added.
Max key.
Yeah, but the way I had it was I had it a slash just like my HP.
Yeah, it didn't look good.
What?
I didn't like that, so I added max key as like a stat thing.
But it's just the same as like the HP.
I
Because
don't
you.
like it.
What is my character?
Because well, it's not the same thing. Your key isn't the same as your max key. That's your key skill.
Okay.
So I didn't like that you would have the slash because you're not like using your key skill.
Okay. But I'm using key.
You're using your max key, which is a different thing.
I can see both arguments.
And
there.
your key skill isn't your max key. It's not like the same number.
Okay. How
Because
is
I
it?
changed that. So
Oh, okay.
I changed a lot of rules about the game since we played.
Alright.
Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, so I think I have all the things down. Oh, what's this thing that has like a drawing?
That's,
that's
power level.
Yeah, power level.
Oh.
Serena just did that.
Yeah.
Now it's a numbered list. Okay, power level. And then abilities is going to be like its own thing. I guess that would just be another list.
And you do need to write out a little description of what it does.
Yeah.
So you know, because
Like-
I'm not going to just remember everything.
Yeah, he's got like detailed descriptions in there, but we just put like a little description just to remember exactly.
Oh, where do you put your level? Like what level your character is?
Your power level would be your level.
Oh, they're like
So
the
it's like
same.
power level brackets.
Yeah.
There's 15 different brackets, so you could call that a level because they are the same thing as a level, but
But it's not like level 1, level 2. It's the
you
power
could
brackets.
just say it as level 1, level 2,
I mean,
but
yeah.
your power level is what is showing your level on your sheet.
Oh, okay. Following. So, skills. To determine skills, roll 7d10, drop the 2 lowest, and evenly distribute the rolled numbers to each skill and the charisma modifier. Starting Zinni, roll 5d20 times 10. That's a lot of money.
You can have up to 1,000 starting out.
Oh, wow.
Looking at the shop, it's enough to start out with. It's not too much, I don't think.
When
Oh,
we
so it's
first
like
played, we got less, but we changed it since then.
Colin said I never get invited.
Hi, Colin.
Colin,
It's just I'm just doing like random test sessions with small groups.
yeah, are you free? Right now it's me, Serena, and Dozer. We're testing out Dozer's Dragonball RPG. So I need to roll 7d10.
Roll your skills first.
Cool.
You're gonna have to write these numbers down.
Can I use a virtual dice roller, or are you like, nah?
Do you have like a pencil?
A pencil?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can use the little notes page.
Well, we've got stuff that we're gonna need to write down too.
Oh, like you're like
Everybody's gonna
everybody
get leveled
needs
up to level 3.
Oh, I see.
Because they're only level 1.
Could you grab that backpack right there? There should be a pencil in there.
See on the back here is where I like did my things just to.
Where? Which?
Oh, if you pass it to me, I got you. It's in that little top thingy.
So we're gonna do some leveling up too, since I'm starting you off at 3.
I apologize that all my pencils are shite.
My nose is like half bleeding, like I can feel it
Oh
running.
no. Do you need anything? No. Okay.
If you need any tissue paper, feel free to hit it.
That's for your money when you roll that.
Okay, there's lead in this one.
Yeah,
I think
that one's the best
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I think those are the only 2 dice you roll for like skills and stuff.
So I roll 7 of these.
Yep, make sure to know what they are.
Okay. So the first one
Not
is
bad.
8.
Lee, when she rolled her abilities, she got like 3 9s and 2 10s.
Jeez.
I was like, wow, just near perfect starting off.
3. And I roll 7 of these, right?
Yep.
8.
Not bad.
My rolls for my abilities and stuff weren't bad, but my rolls for battle once we actually started
2.
playing was terrible. I missed pretty much everything I did.
3.
You better hope you don't get like a 1, because then you're gonna have
1,
some
2,
bad skills.
3, 4, 5. 2 more. 5. 6. I Okay.
So you'll drop a 2 and a 3.
So I don't use those.
Yep, you drop 2 lowest.
Ballin'. So 8, 3, 8, 5, 6. Back
I haven't had someone yet with a 3 in their actual skills yet. It's pretty low. I suppose you could always just dump it in your charisma modifier if you don't care about that.
I'll probably actually make intelligence and charisma like the higher ones. Then I'm gonna make my person not very strong.
Okay. So you don't want to use like melee attacks then?
Nope.
Like punching abilities, you don't want to use those. Which is fine, because you don't have to use any melee abilities.
I'll make key the next strongest thing, and then constitution can be 5.
Now, just telling you, key determines the damage you do with your key attacks, and it determines how much maximum key you have to use, like key abilities, which are like the key abilities use key, and both like blast attacks and melee attacks use key. Just so you know.
I see what you mean. So I might need to put more importance in the key than I am in
If you're going like straight like magic user, then that doesn't matter as much. Cause
oh shit, okay.
Magic
That's what I was
abilities-
concerned about.
magic abilities are based on uses instead of like key, so they each only have like one use. But I think I'm gonna like for this session, it's like an unwritten rule that I haven't written in yet. But as a magic user, I'm gonna say that you can like you can use up your magic slots with the same ability if you want. So if you wanted to like use icicle magic, you could use up your, if you have another slot, you could just take 2 icicle magics, and that'd be 2 uses for that ability.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I am gonna try to go strict magic if I can.
Yeah, see, I've got 2, I've got one ability that has 1 usage, one ability that actually just already has 2 usage, and then one that uses 3 key.
And then for money, I do, is it 2d20 times
10.
5d20 times 10?
5d20.
Okay. 5. Hey, so far so good. Starting with those low end rolls.
You can get rid of that.
True,
since
because
you-
you don't need those numbers. 1. Ooh,
Wow.
ooh, about to be rich. Okay. 16.
Not bad.
Man, the rolls are starting to get bad now. I got the 16. Getting too much money. 10. What happened to the good old rolls? So that's 1, 2, 3,
ones.
4. Okay.
So you could start with the lowest
One,
amount,
hey.
of 50 gold, 50 zenny.
And then we add that together and multiply by 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Okay, so 26, 28, 28 plus 5
33.
times 10.
330.
330 zenny.
That is the lowest amount of zenny anyone who's played this has started.
I'm
Except
poor
for
and
when we
weak.
played.
Oh yeah,
Because that was before
rules
the
were
rule
different.
change.
Let's see. Oh, what is HP?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yes, another dice.
There's a couple of things you need to calculate before we move on to the next thing.
Oh, no problem at all.
So you get. Hold on, I'll just look it up. So I'm not telling you something wrong. Okay. 5 HP for every 2 points into Constitution.
Okay, so that means 10 HP then for my constitution, since I only have 5.
15, because you start with 5.
Oh,
Like if you had a
5
1.
base. Oh,
So up to 2 would be 10, and then 4 would be 15.
oh, ball.
So let's redo it in case I calculated yours wrong. Okay, so Constitution is 6. 10. You have 20 HP instead.
Oh, awesome. Can you hand me the pencils?
Can you hand me my sheet?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Here you go. Oh, do you mind if I play some low volume, copyright free music?
I'm okay with that. What do you think, David?
That's fine. If it gets distracting, though, I'm gonna punch a hole through your TV.
Oh.
That's reasonable.
That's reasonable.
Okay, so I've been calculating the health a little bit wrong for everybody since I did say in the rules that it starts at 5. This is the music that what's his name? The guy who does Reddit readings does as his starting music.
Sorrow TV.
Sorrow TV.
I love
does
Sorrow
this as
TV.
his beginning music.
Sorrow TV is the best.
Clean Price Gaming also uses this. I guess it's just popular.
Okay, so you roll 1 dice to your higher for every 5 points into your key skill. So what's your
My key is 6 for max key.
So you'd roll, so next to key, you see how I have 1d8? That's how much damage I do with key attacks. So you'd write 1d6 in parentheses next to your key skill.
1d6.
Okay? And it's the same for strength, and your strength is
Horrible.
3.
Yep.
So I guess you just roll a 1d4 for your base strength damage and attacks. So you don't really want to use those because it does as much damage as a regular punch does.
Ryan said, why do this when you could play Lego Worlds? Right now we're trying out
This is Lego Worlds, the RPG.
the RPG. Gosh.
I've been thinking of getting Lego Worlds. It looks cool.
It's only $30.
That's awesome.
Ooh, let's see, so we got HP down. We got Zenny down. How do you determine power level?
Hold on. Charisma is cut down to 1/3 of its value that you put into it at the start. So you can't like,
Because
start.
max charisma is only 5.
So yeah, it's a modifier, so it'd be like +5, +4, whatever. I did that so you can't start with max charisma.
So we put an 8.
So that 8 gets turned into a 3. So instead of 8, put +3.
Put +3.
Yep.
And then I have a racial modifier to charisma.
Gives you +1. So +4 instead.
There we go. So not quite max charisma. Almost.
Yeah, my charisma is only +2. My person's not very charismatic. I'm a mechie.
So if I rolled a 10,
You would start with.
because it get divided by 3 and then
And
add
I rounded up, so 10 is 3.33, so it's still 3.
Oh, okay.
And you could, so yeah, you got, getting an 8 is still good enough to get you up to the most charisma you could possibly start with.
I'm balling. Let's see. So we've edited charisma. We figured out what the key damage is and the strength damage. Is there anything that we do to intelligence or constitution? Yeah.
One magical ability for every, one magical ability slot for every 4 points into intelligence. I interpret that as you start with 1, so you would start, so you have 3 slots.
I'm gonna write that next to the thing.
That's fine.
That's balling. I'm glad that I put all onto. I just did that because I
Wait.
didn't want my character to be dumb.
Wait. So, on intelligence for the ones, what is that? What are my usage then? What is
You'd have the same as him. You'd have 3,
3?
because your intelligence is 10. And you get 1 for every 4.
Okay.
So you'll get another one when you hit 12. It sounds like. Balling. Also, sorry if I sound weird. My nose is a little stuffy.
That's fine. Alright, power level. Roll 5d20 to determine starting power level.
Okay, 5d20.
However, I'm starting you at 501.
Okay.
So you add 501 to whatever you roll.
Oh.
Because you're starting at level 3, so.
So it's gonna be an addition. Okay. So 9 was my first roll. 3 was my second roll. Pretty low. 12 was my next roll. 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 was the fifth one, and then 15. So now we just add all that together. I'm bad at math, so I'm gonna just cheat. 546.
Okay, that's your starting power level.
Oh.
546 trillion.
Dang. My starting level is 73.
Well, you're gonna get put up to level 3 anyway. See?
Yeah,
You'll
because
be
I haven't
put
leveled
over
up.
501.
Excuse me.
So you could just add 501 to what you are right now.
So 574.
Ballin'. 574. That's a higher power level than I possess.
No! It means you immediately lose. Don't even bother rolling. You
Yeah,
lose.
Nick.
569 is mine.
Ooh. Oh, so Serena's the strongest out of all
In theory.
In theory, really.
When your power levels are that close, I don't think it really matters, because it'd be kind of like Piccolo and Goku at the beginning of Z. Their power level difference was like 4, so it doesn't really, like, at that point I feel like it's just who has better techniques.
And my character's just been really unlucky in general, so it almost doesn't even matter at this point.
Okay,
So it has a list of abilities and transformations. Do they have labels for which ones are magic and which ones are...
oh, hold on, we're not done with the level up process.
Oh, sorry about
There are
that.
things that we need to add because you're starting at level 3. When you level up, you get +3 skill points and you get +5 HP. So you've leveled up twice because you're starting at 3. So you get 6 skill points and 10 HP.
Okay.
And so do we.
And did I start with any skill points originally? Like before the
No,
level?
that would the only skill points you would start with were if you had a racial bonus.
Oh, okay. Ballin'. So I have 6 skill points.
So you put wherever you want, and you can add 10 to your HP.
So I'm now at
25. And we'll have, I have 35 HP now.
Oh, ballin'. Also, I'm free until around, I'd say like 5:40 or so, because I have a class at 6.
Okay. What time is it now?
It is currently 4:01.
Oh, I didn't know it was already 4 o'clock.
Let's see. So I have 6 skill points, 25 HP, 330 Z.
How did it take an hour to get here?
I waited for you at my house for a long time, so I don't really remember.
But I went to James Clemens at like 2:30, and I got out of there not 10 minutes later. And then I went to pick you up, and then I came here. Are you
We've
telling
also
me
been
that-
in here for a little while.
Yeah, but even if we've been in here for 20 minutes, that would mean it took me an hour to get here.
I think it's been longer than 20 minutes.
I don't think so. We haven't done anything.
I think all we really did was we messed with the dust in the hallway, and then we came in. Like, we talked about the pillows. I mean, it couldn't have been that long, unless we were like stuck in like a pocket dimension or something.
Okay.
So what do we do after we add the skill points and the health?
Did you add the skill points?
Yep. So skill point 6.
You have to distribute them.
Oh! I thought you like used them to buy abilities, so I can add them to the stats that I already
Yes.
have. Oh snap!
Those are skills.
Oh, I see. Can I add them to charisma?
Yeah,
What? What?
you could put a whole point into it.
Plus, now it's 5. So now I only have 5 skill points to work with. I'm gonna dump like 4 of those into intelligence. Increase that magic stat.
So now you have 1.
And then my strength is pretty fucking piddly, so we're gonna slowly try to make that better. And I'm still a D4 bracket, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Be a D6 when you reach 5.
Okay, so I'm close but not quite there. So now I have 4 magic slots. And those are all my skill points.
Yep. Did you add 10 HP?
No, I don't have the pencil.
Oh, we got 3 pencils here. That one's the best one.
Only wants to use that one.
So now 10 HP. So I have.
5,000 HP. I think 160 is the most you can have in this game if you had maximum
And I'm doing
constitution and you leveled up to maximum.
6 more skill points to distribute.
Yeah, you have 6 skill points.
Okay.
Alright, I think now we do your abilities. So you can scroll down and
Can I use something?
look at the level 1 through 3 abilities to choose from, and you can pick 5.
Can I use this binder to write them?
Yeah, that's totally fine. So,
I mean 6, sorry. You can pick 6 from the first 3 brackets.
okay, 6 abilities from the first 3. And then, how can you tell which ones are magic abilities versus
Magic abilities will usually have a magic.
Wait, so
usually have magic in the title.
what do I need to get to have more slots in my?
12.
Okay, so I can do 2.
So, I get to add 6 abilities, you say?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start by going with magical heal first.
Good deal. No one has actually gotten that ability yet because no one's leveled up to pass level 2.
What about for my key to get? Or actually, that's
Whoa. Magical copy. I don't know what that does, but it sounds
You
interesting.
create a copy of yourself that attacks it.
Oh shit. So it actually
think
is
it's-
like a copy.
Like level. Oh shit, no. It's level intelligence of 25 where you can create a 3rd copy. So you create 1 copy and then another one.
Interesting.
They both attack. At your intelligence, I'm pretty sure it just deals additional damage based on your whatever your attacks dice tier was.
Of the same tier? Like, do you roll like an extra die?
Yeah, it'd be additional damage.
Oh, wow.
So if you did a key attack that was like 1d6 or whatever, you'd roll an extra 1d6 as like
Is
your
this
copy
alright?
attacking.
So I added to here and here, and then 1 here. So was I supposed to change this when I did my key, the max key?
Yes.
Okay. So this is
Wait,
4.
no, you didn't. We didn't do max key yet.
Oh,
You
so
don't know
it's-
the rules for do the max key yet.
Okay. So let's leave that at 9. And so this is-
Giant.
Okay.
I don't know why I'd want to be really big. What is the advantage of becoming really big?
Look at what magical giant does. It tells you what it does.
True. Let's see. Oh, they're all organized. That actually is really cool. I didn't know they were like in sections.
They're not perfectly organized. There's one magic ability that's in like a magical transfer. It's like a magic transformation. I think magic, giant magic form. I think that's not in magic abilities.
Okay.
I accidentally put it in transformations because it is, but I should prioritize putting it in magic with the rest of the magic stuff.
Do you think it could be in both, or do you think that'd be too redundant?
I don't want to put. I just want to list it once,
That's
so you
understandable.
don't think it's like, oh, is this a different ability? The Dead Zone portal is a magic ability, and I don't know if that's listed in magic. I think that's
It
listed.
is.
Okay.
I saw it a second ago. Once per fight requires 15 intelligence, so I can't use that one yet.
I intentionally made that one like probably the highest required intelligence to use.
Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna scroll back up to the other magic abilities. So I can use heal. And I can definitely use copy. Copy doesn't have a very high setup for it at all.
And remember, if you want to use an ability twice, you can, and that just uses up another slot. So if you want to put in like, I want 2 magic heals or whatever, you can do that.
So
Wait, is my strength still 1d4?
If you did you
I increased it to 5.
Okay, it's 1d6.
how does key work as a resource when you like use a key based ability?
Nick, you didn't do your skills right. You did the same thing Serena did.
Oh, what did I do?
Max key. It's not 6. That's your key skill. Your key skill is 6.
Oh, my bad.
Max key is like a whole nother thing.
Oh, okay.
It's based off of your key skill, but it's not the same number.
So the max key is 6.
I guess you'll have to put, change the number. Either you could put as 10 max key, or you could change the number of everything and put max key next to below key.
I'll put max key below key. It automatically fixes the numbers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do your max key real quick for both of you. You'll have to change yours because we're gonna do the change rules.
Oh. That's how it works. I just read key blast because I was like, how does key work again? And it just tells you like it consumes this much key.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
put
but
a description of what it does and how much it takes to use.
Yeah, I still don't know what max key would be though.
Starting max key is 1d10 plus the amount of points you have into your key skill.
So what do you
So what's your key skill? Your key skill is 10. You'd roll a
10
1d10
plus 2.
and you'd add 10.
It's 10 plus 2 though.
Oh, so you'd roll a 1d10 and add 12.
So 9 plus my key,
6.
which is 6. So 15.
That's how much max key you have.
Ball.
So when something says it consumes 3 key, it would take away 3 from that 15 that you have. Right? So 1d10. Where's the...
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can roll that, and then add 12.
Ooh, spin.
Oh, what? So 12 plus 5.
17.
Magical heal, magical copy, key blast. I still have 3 more skills, but 2 more can be magic based.
Wait, so I don't know why they're 2 separate numbers still. So like when I use something that uses key, which one does it take from?
It takes from your max key.
Okay.
The reason why there's 2 different numbers is because the key skill represents how much damage it does versus the,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, so that's wait. So this is damage actually.
Right.
Is what this
So
is?
it represents
The
what die
dice
that
that
you
you
roll.
roll.
Yeah. So the higher this number, the better die that you roll for your key.
It does
based
determine your
abilities.
max key, but your max key is different.
True, it does.
So
'cause you
this
have
is
that
what I
power.
consume right here,
Right.
and this
That's,
is
yeah,
just
it says something when your ability consumes a certain amount of key, it's taking from that number.
okay. Alright.
Let's see. Your regular tier dice and add 2 to the damage. I may not have key blast actually. Looking at it, I'm like, oh, it doesn't even use your key skill. It's like it's 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, it's basically for like conserving your maximum key. If you want, we're going for that. Like if you're just, I want to just like throw out as many abilities as I can without using up all my key.
I'm gonna go for energy wave, even though it's pretty hefty. I can only use like 5 of those. I feel like if I use 5 energy waves and that nigga's not dead, I'm probably gonna die anyway.
Maybe like you just been rolling ones the whole time. He eats that energy wave. It was a 1.
Let's see. I have so many abilities. I might as well have Key Blast. It depends on what other magical thing I want.
There we go.
So for multi-sword slash, I noticed that it's listed under. Oh, it's magic slash weapon attacks. For a minute, I thought
They're
it was
magic
summoned
and weapon
magic.
attacks. Yeah, I put them in the same group because there's not that many weapon attacks. There's like 4 or 5. But you do need to buy a sword for that, which I'm sure you have enough money for, because a sword's like 100s in.
Oh, yeah, I have enough for that. Let's see. Whoa! Whoa, what? The lightning magic. I didn't expect the damage. It's like cast a
it's
bolt
flat
of lightning.
damage.
Deals 1 damage for every point in
Oh yeah, I got
intelligence.
that one.
Yeah.
So it just would do 12 damage for you.
Goodness.
It's pretty good, but Serena misses hers like all the
Yeah,
time.
I miss my moves. Just miss pretty much always because I just always roll terribly.
How does that work with magical copy? Like if I had a copy and then I did it, and then I hit it with the copy
Mhm.
also hit, and it does like 24?
I don't think it would deal the same amount. I haven't like had anyone do like a copy attack with that yet, and I haven't determined what it would do. I'll say it does half the damage that you do in
That's
addition. Yeah.
But yeah, mine does 12 also. My lightning magic. Yeah, I did finger beam, lightning magic, and energy shield. Oh, since we leveled up, how does new abilities work? Wait, am I in a different
How many
bracket
do
now?
you have right now?
I've got 3 abilities and my
So
power
by levels 3 you'd have 6, so you can add 3 more from
right now.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can look at abilities
do
with
that.
him or whatever.
Evil containment wave consumes all your remaining ki. That makes sense, because otherwise people would just
Just spam
spam it.
Like you're gone, you're gone. And you have to buy a little container from the shop. They're like the cheapest thing in the shop though.
Trying to seal somebody up? Got mobile containers right here.
I don't think that's what they're for specifically. They're just, you could put anything you want in the container. But this is just like I'm buying this specifically to put a guy in.
Oh,
What a guy.
you're gonna put a guy in it. I got a jar of farts in the back. You can
Let me just release that and you can put them in here for free.
You should put them in with the farts.
How do you do that? When you open the jar, does the fart just not release from the jar?
You better do it quickly.
Kimchi. Kimchi stays.
Oh god.
So I got 2 more abilities left. You mentioned the energy shield, and I've been scrolling through like, where is that?
I think
Energy
it's in
shield?
miscellaneous.
Yeah, which is the last group.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was looking up at the energy.
It's probably the best like level 1 ability to get because it's like because you don't get heal until level 2. So I think I would recommend that every level 1 character get that because there's no healing yet. So that's like the only way you can like stop from taking damage. If you want to just like dodge a bunch of shit, I also recommend Miracle Meal. It does basically the same thing as Energy Shield, except you have a chance to just dodge the attack outright. So you could have like Energy Shield and Miracle Meal and just be like, I block this damage and next turn I just dodge that damage.
So with the mechanics now, is the 2 usage and 1 usage, is that not a thing anymore since we've got slots with intelligence or?
Yeah, that would be using up your slot.
Oh,
It's
okay,
still
so
just
this
one
will
use
use
per fight. Unless you add like another lightning magic in there, which you can, and that would use up another slot, and now you have 2 uses.
So,
of lightning.
but does this take up 2 slots since this is 2 usage, or
It's not a spell.
That
No,
one's
it wouldn't.
key-based energy shield.
wait? Energy shield is key.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
It's based on
Oh,
uses.
word?
2 uses.
So this is so the uses still matters, right?
Usually only attacks are either magic key or energy based.
So what is the 4
Oh.
slots for over here in the intelligence?
Hmm?
The intelligence you said there's
For magic
slots.
abilities, like lightning magic.
Like lightning magic. So this one uses slots, but
Yeah,
this one
it's
doesn't.
1 usage uses 1 slot.
Okay, but this one's usage based energy shield.
If it doesn't have magic in the title, unless I say otherwise, it doesn't use
So-
a magical slot.
Okay, can you hand me the?
There's only like 2 magic abilities that don't have magic in them.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Title.
put slot for this
What?
No, that's not. The 1 usage is important. You can only use it once per fight.
one. So it's
is
still
what
one
that is.
usage. Okay.
Whoa, Miracle Meal has no cost. I mean, neither
It's
does
free.
Energy Shield. It's free.
So.
Yeah.
Do all of them just use one?
Because it's not an
slot?
attack, and you're not using. You're just kind of like.
So does it use
Oh
one
gosh,
slot?
is this a Hercule move?
It is.
Oh, that's why it has World Champ. I see.
You get on your knees and beg for your mercy, and then you have like a chance to just dodge it. So it's kind of like what he did with Super Boo or Kid Boo, and Kid Boo like tried to attack him, and he was like ah, and it just went over his head. It's that basically. Except you're like using it tactically, like you're doing it on purpose.
So now I just need to put a little description for everything.
Are you just gonna do it when he's done?
Mm-hmm.
So magical heal. Oh, it's flat?
What?
The HP?
Yep.
What? And then 2 more for every point.
That's why it's only 1 use per fight. Because the magic abilities are pretty good, but they're only 1 use each. So.
Wow. But I can spend 2 slots on it, right? Of like use? Oh wait,
I'd have to add it into your
multiple
abilities again.
times.
Like you'd have to get rid of something.
Oh, I see. 1 use per fight.
Oh.
Make
So
sure
you
you
can
don't
add-
have more than 4 magic abilities in there, because
So you
that's
can-
all you have in slots.
So I got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you only have 3 magical abilities.
Wait, the fuck? Then I cucked myself on magical.
Not necessarily. You saw that there's other things than just magic abilities that you could use.
True.
I mean, if you wanted to take another one, you could, but like, what one do you really want to get rid of?
True. So, if I had 2 slots that had magical copy, could I use both slots in a fight?
Hmm?
So if I had 2 slots that were magical copy, like
You
let's
couldn't
say,
use them on the same turn,
Okay.
but you could use like this turn. I use magical copy. I think magical copy lasts for 2 turns,
Hmm.
so you could use it and it lasts for 2 turns. After the 2 turns, you could use it again.
Okay.
Yeah, it would add it in. I don't allow you to like combine magical abilities like on the same turn, like the same one on the same turn, just because you have multiple slots of it though.
So when you add an ability twice, that's basically just adding another slot of like the usage of it.
Yeah, it's taking away. Yeah, it's adding another usage and taking away one of your slots.
So now I'm trying to figure out if I want multiple magical copy. I guess we'll decide that after I write the descriptions. That way I can get the descriptions out of it. So it's an additional 1d4 to damage. And then it lasts for 2 turns. I don't know what the frat dorm is doing. I just hear something.
I hear noises as well.
Let's see. Okay. So far these are like pretty easy to write out, which I really like. I feel like in D&D sometimes when people take notes on their spells, they write like random stuff that they don't necessarily need because there's so much. Let's see. Energy shields. That was down in miscellaneous. Ooh! I scrolled down too far and it started showing like pictures, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, don't look at my NPC list.
Okay, not looking at the pictures. Body swap attack.
Is that a magic? I don't think it's a magic ability.
I think it's in miscellaneous. What level do you need to be for that?
I don't know.
I don't think there's a cap. You can just pick it.
No, you'd have to look in. You'd have to look above the ability descriptions where the abilities are listed.
Oh, and then it'll tell you.
Yeah, it has the brackets that they're in.
Also, I noticed instant transmission is something, but
It's
you
not an
can't
attack.
use it in fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what you would do. Like, no, I'm behind him and they can't target me. I don't know.
Oh, I can't do that until
Run
level
away.
5.
It basically just like negates the need for like a spaceship, assuming you already had a spaceship though. Because you can go to places that you've been before. Instantly.
So So, just making sure, because I stopped looking at the list. Energy Shield I can get, because I just started adding stuff that was cool. And Miracle Meal I can get. Okay.
As long as they're in that list, yeah. There's the first 3 boxes.
And you have Lightning Magic. Yeah, so that's definitely something I can get. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't cheat before the game even starts. Okay, let's see. So far, I like what I've got. I need to go back down to miscellaneous to write down the remaining things. Yes, I did. I have no idea what they're doing. So the dorm next door is like actually a fraternity, but instead of living in like the big Greek houses, they get all the floors to that dorm except the top floor are just all like frat guys.
Okay.
Oh, did you increase your constitution at all?
No.
Okay, good. Because otherwise your health would also change, so.
So this is 2 uses for energy shields. And then roll their damage die or 1d20 if no die.
I have 21 max key. I can
Noise.
spam abilities.
I have
Energy blast. Energy blast. Energy.
I have 17 max.
Cost 3 key. I like that it's per fight. It's not like per session. If it was per session, I'd be like, no.
Like this game just isn't that fun.
See, so it costs 3 key, and then it deals your normal die, right? Energy wave. It's just like your normal key damage.
Is that all it says?
I gotta scroll back up. Cause I read it earlier.
Rarely do I have an ability that just says do your regular die, but it might. It might be like one of the only ones.
I've got a regular tier dice.
No, that one has bleed. It does half the damage on the regular turn.
Oh yeah.
Also, I haven't changed Finger Beam yet, but I'm gonna change Finger Beam. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's your key plus 2.
Yeah. Usually
Oh,
it
it's
has,
better than I thought.
has some slight difference.
Then you got Miracle Knee. That's the only one I haven't written down, and then I should be ready to go. Sorry, it's taking me so long.
Isn't it Miracle
I've
Meal?
still gotta do mine.
Oh,
Can I
I
look at
didn't
the
put the L.
manual from your phone?
Yep, Neil. My bad. I don't know why I put knee.
It's hard to see it from my phone. It cuts off half the screen.
Okay.
You can't really read it from my phone.
You can scroll.
So you can be used during opponent's turn.
I mean, be careful though, because it will like edit stuff if you press too hard.
After an opponent targets you with an attack, perform a hit check of your own. Roll a 10 or more. Okay, so you roll 1d20.
You can pick 3 from the first 3 boxes. What?
So you roll. Is it 1d20 for Miracle Needle? It says roll a hit check.
Yeah, 1d20. If you get a 10 or above, you dodge the attack.
Nice. Okay, and I think I have like a solid setup for everything.
Or you could send the PDF to my phone or something.
So
That
I
way
now.
it wouldn't-
Oh, I never named my guy. When do you name your character?
I just named it when I
You put it at the top of your sheet. You can put,
Yeah.
just do whatever you want.
Ball.
Mine is Iolin, since Namekian names are based off of instruments. So it's like violin but without the V.
Oh, ball. Let's see. I actually don't know how to spell that. Is it? Yeah, it is like that.
I put 5 of my 6 points in my key skill just to get the extra damage die.
Ballin'. I did something similar with intelligence, like just to get that extra magic ability that I didn't add. So, yeah.
Mahjani.
Yeah, Mahjong.
Why?
Because it's like Mahjong, but then not.
Ew. God. No.
Mahjani.
You can scroll down to the shop and use any money to buy anything you want that you can afford.
Ooh. I didn't know that you could buy stuff before.
Yeah.
So you can get swords. What does the sword do?
Sword attacks.
Oh, like the sword attacks that you can buy.
I'd give you 1d6 instead of 1d4 for like regular melee attacks.
Oh, like if I was just like the sword.
Because instead of punching, you're just like, yeah, the sword.
That would be useful since I'm weak.
I mean, you'll do 1d4 with punch attacks anyway.
Right.
You only gain your basic punches and kicks only increase in damage every 5 levels. So they're 1d4 still, no matter what.
Oh, there's such a thing as a +1 sword.
Does 1 additional damage for every sword attack. That'd be like sword abilities, not like just like the basic sword swipe. There's also a +5 sword. It's the Z sword replica. Does 5 additional damage.
I think I'm gonna buy the -1 armor
Okay.
and spend like
So you
most
do,
of my
like-
zinni. No,
There's 200.
Yep.
Okay. So you can like put that in like bag or something, or equipment or whatever, items, inventory, whatever you want to call it. You still need to look.
-1 to opponent hit checks.
So it takes an 11 to hit you now. Instead of a 10.
Hopefully I remember that, otherwise I'll be like, you just take a hit and you won't know what I rolled, so you'll be like, oh.
I guess I take a hit.
What? You can just buy niggas to fight with you?
Mercenaries.
What?
That's
Should I
my
save
most exciting-
my money?
That's my most
Should
exciting thing. I do have the weak mercenaries ready to go and created.
Ooh.
So
Gosh. Do I really want... I think the armor's gonna be useful. I feel like it'll help with stuff like Miracle Neal. Because when you're wearing that armor, it'll be like... Oh wait, hold up.
it doesn't.
My roll
change
has
your-
nothing to do with
Miracle
force.
Neal is just 1d10. If you roll a 10 or higher, you dodge it.
Right, that's just free. That has nothing to do with your opponent.
It's just gonna help on all attacks. If somebody just gets really close to hitting you and it's like a 10, they're not gonna hit you like they would usually.
Jumbo Sensu Bean.
Yes.
I think that'll be all I get. I should be saving up money for weak mercenary.
There's 2 different mercenaries to choose from. And if you bought a mercenary, I would actually let you look at their I would actually let you look at their stats in the NPC list, because that's important to you. So yeah, I've got 2 that you could choose from if you bought them.
You can buy these mercenaries, but I won't tell you their skill. You gotta
If you
figure
know
it out.
nothing about them. They don't tell you anything about them. Because I mean, obviously, I have to let you see them so you can make the choice. Unless I just gave it to you randomly, but that's not good. That's not fun.
My name is Mahjani Gamili. You can choose to call me Gamili, Mahjani, or just Johnny for short.
You didn't want Kaioken?
Scrolling up to Kaioken. Let's see. Consumes 2 health per turn that Kaioken remains active, including the first turn it is used. Cannot be combined with other transformations without God Key. You become a super self and fight a much higher caliber. Roll your regular strength damage dice as an additional damage to any strength-based attack. Let's see. Your regular key damage dice as an additional damage to any key-based attack used when Kaioken is active. This is
So
definitely
you could
something
like
I should get
combine
to.
Kaioken with magical copy, and now you're just doing like 2 additional key damage dice as additional damage.
That's true. So Uno alone, Kaioken. I'll definitely get that, I guess, next level. I feel good with what I currently have. But
Also, if you're going to be evil, as long as you're playing with her, I suggest just keep your evilness to a very minimum. But if you ever do play by yourself, I guess you could just do whatever you want now.
Oh, okay. Can I tell her character, like, I'm like a bad guy? To, like, let her know at least?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see why you couldn't. That is role playing. You could do it. You could say whatever you want in role playing. I don't care. I don't care if you say you're a pig,
So I'm oolong.
and she'll just be like, "You don't look like that pig."
Oh, is that a thing? Can you play as animals? Also, good to see you, Ray King. Welcome to the stream.
No. Did you see anything about playing as animals in there?
You choose from the races.
There are no animals in the races.
Yeah.
I mean, they are all animals, but not like what you're talking about.
There is no pig race.
And Oolong's not even alive anymore.
That's true. This is like a long time in the future.
So like the only people from like Z that are still alive are like Dende and Mr. Popo. And Dende's very old at this point. Like he's looking for like the next guardian. He's like, I'm gonna die soon. I need like another guardian up here. Mr. Popo just seems to never die. Obviously Master Roshi's alive. He's immortal. The Kais and stuff would be alive, and they'd still be in the same position because 500 years isn't that much for them. Yep. People in the afterlife would be the same, and then a few people on Earth that are like immortal or near immortal are alive.
Is Jump Force canon to the Dragon Ball RPG?
Oh. Actually, with my RPG as it is, I'm gonna say the history of this world, basically everything that happened up to Battle of Gods happened, but nothing after that happened. And for 500 years, it's just been kind of random shit happened, and the Z fighters are all long dead and old. So it's 500 years after the events of Dragon Ball Z.
Interesting. So, I think it's cool that you chose Battle of Gods. What
Because
about
Beerus and Whis are gonna be in the game,
Right.
but I'm not gonna like include any like none of the stuff in the Tournament of Power or Universal Tournament happened.
Why is Resurrection of F like, nah, for like canon?
You know, actually I could push Resurrection of F. The 2 movies I could do.
Is Golden Frieza like a thing that the
He
Frieza
will
race
be.
people can do?
I haven't created him yet though.
Oh,
Like I haven't created his NPC.
Oh.
Because when you mentioned that, I was like, yeah, I do have plans to create Golden Frieza, so up to Resurrection F. Sorry, because Super Saiyan Blue is a thing in this game. You just go Super Saiyan, and then if you have God Key as well, you can go Super Saiyan Blue.
Ballin', and that makes sense.
I'm picking my last ability.
Based on current time, it seems like we'll probably have enough time to play for like at least an hour. Because like I said, around 5:40 is what we'll probably have to do.
Can I have that, please?
Pencil?
Taking a long time to choose your abilities.
I'm on my 3rd one. I'm just looking. I didn't take longer than Nick took.
I took a long time.
Yeah.
Nick didn't take that long to do his abilities. He took longer than everyone else because he created his character from scratch.
I have to keep scrolling back and forth. It's okay.
What is Garlic Jr. from like a racial standpoint?
Piece of feces.
Let's see, Raking's a good to hear. Yo, Raking, do you have any questions for us or any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Right now I'm sending an email Serena is updating her character's abilities, and Dozer's getting ready for today's campaign. Ray King said he's hungry and sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Yo, oh man, we're also. I mean, I'm not hungry, but I didn't know you were also sick.
No, I'm just hungry.
Oh, okay. We both Me Too'd for like half your thing. Me half.
We have.
I hope you feel better soon, Ray King.
Okay. Can I use the pencil?
Ray King asked, "What is this?" So this is Dozer's Dragonball RPG. I just finished making a character. Serena is updating her character, and then Dozer is going to take us through a quick campaign. We now have about like an hour or so for us to like play, and it should give all of us an idea of like what Dozer's game is like at the moment. It's a continually developing game, so the next time you guys see it, it'll probably be different from how it is now. But I'm excited to give it a try. Dozer's been working on this game for a while, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to do with it. Create an AI.
Alright, I'm not gonna write the descriptions of my abilities. I'll just read them whenever I do them. Alright, Nick, are you ready?
Yo, I'm ready.
I'm about to talk to you about some stuff.
Okay. Ray King is still very hungry. He has now exaggerated his hunger to the next
You
level.
want some of this?
I believe he would.
Alright, you'll get it in 2 to 3 business days. Don't die. Because if you die, I'm coming back for the Reese's punch that I sent to you.
He shows up at the funeral like, "Hey, I'm pretty sure I sent this guy some Reese's Puffs." It's like in the coffin. He's like,
I don't think he ever ate them.
It's-
Let me just get that. Alright, you ready? You ready to listen?
Yeah, I'm totally ready.
Okay, so this is metagaming, like your character won't know this, but this is just for like you personally as a player to understand what's happened so far in our session. When I played for the first time, what we did, so we were in West City, and this is 500 years in the future, so there's like a little bit more futuristic technology than there was before. So we were in West City, we walked around, we found a restaurant that we wanted to eat at because Majin Lulu was hungry as usual because it's Majin. So as we ordered our food, when we ate, some robbers came in, and two robbers came in, and they like tried to hold up the place and rob him. And Majin Lulu and Ireland and Namekian didn't sit down, like didn't get under the table when they were told to, and so a fight broke out between them. Majin Lulu and Ireland defeated the two robbers, and then the police showed up immediately afterwards. And the police questioned Ireland and Majin Lulu, and they told, and they were informed that Majin Lulu and Ireland defeated the robbers. So they were taken back to the police station to be questioned some more by the chief of police, and the chief of police told them about how he wanted to recreate West City as as a hero-protected city like it used to be with the legends like Hercule and Videl who used to protect the city. And so he asked he asked Island and Majin Lulu if they were willing to be like new hero protectors of the town, and we agreed, and they said okay. So, but now I do want to test you one more time to make sure you're the heroes I think you are. And so the two of us were sent down to like the gym area to like fight a few officers in a little like martial arts match, and we defeated them. And so he's like, okay, you guys are who I thought you were. And then so he sent us to a hotel for the night, and he paid for our room and room service. And then in the morning we were called into the police station, and he gave us our first mission. Our first mission was to stop a local street gang and he was the same gang that sent the thugs into the restaurant to rob it. So we were tasked with stopping that gang, and they knew where the leader and a couple of the last gang members were. They were by like a little lake and by a lake house. A deal was going to go down, and a boat was going to come in and drop some stuff off for them. And so we went there before the boat came in, and we barely defeated them. She got knocked out. Majin Lulu ended the fight with 1 health. Then the police showed up, and I think she got taken to the hospital. So where we start off, she'll be coming out of the hospital.
Because
You got knocked out.
the dude said that he would pay for my hospital bill, so I was
Yes.
just like, yeah, sure.
Okay, and then we were also paid. The pay for being the town heroes is 500 zenny per mission that we complete.
Yep.
That's enough to get a mercenary.
So he paid us. She got sent to the hospital. I assume Majin Lulu just like went wherever she did. That was where we left off.
Oh, ballin'.
Yeah, Majin Lulu acted very much like Majin Buu, so it's just very.
Welcome to the stream, Kai Suki. Good to have you.
Oh.
I won't be talking out loud to the live chat, but I will be typing to you guys on occasion.
Are you guys ready?
I am totally ready.
Alright. So you want to tell us a little bit about your character?
Oh, sure.
Make stuff up as you go or whatever.
Yeah.
So let me just tell you what you did, like before I give you control. You are in West City, just so you're in the same area as us. And then you can tell us about your character, and you can tell us what you want to do. Or I can tell you about like, let me set the scene for you a little bit more. You're in like the town square for West City. In the middle of the town square, there's like there's a big circle platform, and then there's 2 giant statues on it. There's one of like a man wearing like a dark red gi, and then like a white belt around him, and then he's just kind of he's got an afro, and he's just going like. And then there's another guy with orange gi. He's got a blue belt around him and a blue shirt under his orange gi, and he's got like messy spiky hair, and he's just kind of going.
I didn't know that the statues were colored like in the campaign.
Sure.
I thought they were just stone. That's what I assumed.
I didn't expect the second one to be Goku. I was really surprised.
So there's Goku. There's a statue of the player knows him as Goku and Hercule. And then if you read like the little like names below them, they say Goku and Hercule, and there's a little description about them like in tiny writing, tiny etching, I assume, on the statues below it. So yeah, they're just known as legends for what they've done, because over time people figured out Goku saved the world a couple times at least. They don't know like about every time he saved the world, but they know he saved the world before. And then Hercule is known as a legend for being like one of the greatest martial artists because he's a martial arts champion or whatever.
I'll look around real quick to see if anybody's looking at me.
Okay. That's weird. Okay, apparently there's a good bit of people looking at you.
Oh.
Even as a kid, I don't know why they're looking at you.
What are you all looking at? I say I like try to snap at them.
You're a human, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, before I see if anyone does anything, just so you know, it's 500 years in the future. Capsule Corp has gone like universal. They have like stations like on other planets and stuff, and because of that, more aliens from other planets have been integrated into like Earth racial diversity. So there's like Namekians and Saiyans and stuff just kind of walking around on Earth regularly. There wouldn't be like any Majins because Majins are just like really rare magical creatures that aren't a race. Okay, just so you know, so there's like Namekians and Saiyans and shit. And Kanatsians, like elf-looking people, and maybe Brinch natives, weird skin-colored people, like red skin and stuff. So you yelled at them.
He said, yep, that was me.
Everyone's a little bit scared by that. They're just kind of like, oh god. And they just kind of walk the other way.
Okay. So is no one looking at me anymore?
No. Everyone who you just kind of yelled at was looking at, and they're just kind of like moving fast the other way.
I spit on the statues and I go,
Oh.
fuck heroes.
Oh no.
Okay, you do that. That is something you're capable of doing. Okay, there's like a police officer that just kind of like sees that, and he's just like, hey, just don't do that, please. Don't do that. Try not to do that again.
Try to refrain. Try to curb the behavior.
I walk up to the police officer and I go, hi, what's your name?
Okay.
Just being mean to everyone and spitting on statues and then, hi, what's your name?
My name's Brett.
I don't give a fuck what your name. I'll spit on whatever statues I want. I'll spit on you right now. And I spit at the police officer.
Okay, he's running away. You spit at the back of his head because he's like, ah!
Okay.
He's like a monk looking like chilling, going, ah! Oh no.
Well, things are going pretty well so far.
Yeah, I mean, you're not arrested yet, so I guess.
Are there any animals? Like dogs? Like pets?
Like walking around.
Yeah.
Sure, there's some dogs.
I run up and kick someone's dog. I kick it like in the diaphragm.
You want to see that? You just walk out of the hospital.
Do you want to see that?
Do you want to? Yeah, okay. I walk out of the hospital, I walk out and I just see, what's your character's name again?
Mahjani.
Mahjani. I see a human, like just kicking a
I'm
dog.
gonna try to punt it.
And I just look, and I turn back around and walk back inside. Is Majin Lulu anywhere near me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
She's just with you.
I say, let's get something to eat. Let's just get one last use of the hospital food before we leave. Cause I saw the thing, I just walked back inside. I didn't even want to know what was going on. I just walked back inside with Majin Lulu.
Majin Lulu like food?
Good, me too.
I'm not very strong. How far can I punt this dog?
You can't punt the dog.
I
You
can't
didn't
punt
say
it.
you picked it up. You just said
Yeah,
you
you
like
said you kicked it
Oh.
in the diaphragm.
I think after you kick the dog, the people just run away. I think everyone's just kind of trying to stay away from you at this point.
So far, so good. We're doing. We're getting there. While you guys are eating, are there any places nearby that have like stairs?
There's stairs up to the police station.
I'm gonna go up to the 3rd step. I'm gonna take a shit.
I guess you could do that. Okay, let's say me and Majin, or I finish eating at least. I say, okay, now that we're not on an empty stomach, we're gonna go outside and see what the fuck is going on. What's Majin say? She goes,
Will there be food later?
yeah, there will. We will eat another time in our lives also. Okay, so I walk outside, bringing Majin Lulu with me, and we see. Oh yeah, is the hospital anywhere near the police station?
It's not like in the town square, but you can see it from where you are. It's like at the end of the road,
Okay.
and you can like see the town square from where you
So I stand outside, I take a nice deep breath of fresh air, I turn my head, just looking down the street before, looking both ways before crossing the street, and I see someone squatting down on some stair steps, just taking a shit. And I say, that's the same guy who just kicked a dog, isn't it? So, I don't know, I don't really tell Maj and Lulu exactly what we're doing. I just casually walk in the direction of where the human that is shitting on the stairs is.
Good.
Yeah.
People are like making noise and stuff and running away because they're like, this is what the fuck's going on?
I try to stop someone who's running, so like, what's happening?
There's a maniac doing like random weird things over there. I don't know.
I look at Maj and Lulu to see, like, if she's doing anything besides walking.
She's kind of
Okay.
looking around, smiling.
I say, okay, come on, Maj and Lulu. And we walk toward the human, and we stand not like right next to him, but we just kind of look and just look at the surroundings around him, just seeing like if people are running away from him, like seeing if he's the one people are running from. Just to make sure.
It's a very small shit, by the way.
You won't see how big the shit was.
It's very small.
So it's like a turd.
It's like that large.
I should have ate something first.
Oh my God.
I also should have brought toilet paper. Do you have toilet paper?
I say no. I would assume you would be able to find some in a bathroom. You know where shit goes.
Do you think they have some in there? I point at the police station.
I say. I say pull up your pants, assuming you're wearing pants that you pulled down to shit.
I do indeed wear pants.
I say pull up your pants.
No, I pull my pants down.
You like take them off.
I take them off.
Maj, the chief of police. Do you remember the chief's name?
It was like Martin or Marvin or something like that. Is it in your Marvin? Is it in your NPC list? I'm sure you can find it.
No.
No, okay.
I don't have him specifically written.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure it was Marvin. or
Police
something.
Chief Marvin walks out and he just kind of he looks at you two and he looks at the guy with his pants down and on the stairs and he says,
Is this your friend?
no.
What does he say?
He says, Island and Majin Lulu, get him off of the steps now. Get him away from the police
I
station.
try to pee on Marvin.
We say, okay, I try to restrain the human.
I try to redirect my pee.
Okay, so I say.
Let's see if you can even pee right now.
Roll to see if you can pee.
Okay, yes, you do pee. You pee a lot.
You pee
A lot.
Wait, what was the number that
20.
indicates a lot?
Oh!
20 gallons
Crit
of pee.
piss.
Critical piss. Okay, I say, Maj and Lulu, you gotta help me. We gotta bring this man away. Just help me restrain him. That's what I say.
I'm gonna try to pee on them if they try to restrain me. I'm holding the action of pissing on them if they try to restrain me.
Okay. Maja and Lulu, what's your strength?
My strength? Horrible.
What
It's
is it?
4.
Okay. Maja and Lulu does like grab you and just does this and just kind of picks you up.
Okay, I say, Maj and Lulu, okay, so we're gonna take a little walk, and we start walking like away from the direction people had run. Like people were like running away, right? Okay, so we pick him up and we start walking, and we're just like carrying him somewhere currently.
Where do you stand in reference to Maj and Lulu?
Maj and Lulu, I'm basically her caretaker at this point. She just kind of like, because she's not very smart.
Oh,
so.
That's not what I mean. But
What do you
thank you though. I meant like, I'm trying to imagine the scene, like physically.
Where am I standing?
Yeah.
Next to her, I guess.
I
'cause-
try to pee on her. It's a lot to try and pee on someone who's behind you.
You try to pee on the Namekian?
Yeah.
The Namekian, yeah.
Because I don't know your names.
Well, I bet he does. Okay.
Do you get peed on? Do you accept
Do you
that?
I
accept getting peed on?
Wait. Okay, I get a little bit of pee on me before I like try to dodge it. I'm like, hey, don't do that.
How much is left in my bladder? I want to try and do the thing where you increase the pressure to shoot farther.
You rolled like a 20. You already peed a lot. It's probably all gone.
Oh, you still have a good bit of pee left.
Gonna increase the pressure. I'm gonna try to pee farther. Let me go. No one can hold Mahjani for long.
Okay. I start walking like ahead of Maj and Lulu, far like away from your pee, but in front of her so that I can still guide her to where we're going.
Now I think it would be ridiculous for me to try to keep peeing at
Yeah.
that distance. But at the same time, I'm like,
You keep getting
but
critical.
what if I can? I don't know how far I can pee.
Let's get this up. So we're walking. We're getting like away to an unpopulated area, like going toward outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're trying to keep going until his bladder runs
I'm
out.
trying to
And,
struggle.
Okay,
Maybe
he's
still
struggling.
peeing. I don't know.
okay, we're trying to keep going so that we can get somewhere away from everyone where we can talk to him. That's what we're trying to do. But he's like currently rolling for piss, so.
Let me go. You don't have toilet paper. This isn't helping.
What, you decided to take a shit outside, you already knew you didn't have toilet paper.
I wasn't thinking about it at the time. Do you have leaves? Can you leave me alone? That'd be great.
We're walking toward outside of the city, or I say, we are going somewhere where there will be leaves. I promise.
Big leaves?
Maybe.
Not poison oak?
We'll see, I guess.
Okay. How far out of the city do you walk?
Far enough to, well, close enough to where we can still see the city, but we're not like right, like 1 foot outside of it or anything. We're just trying to really get somewhere where there are no people and where people aren't gonna like be running away or seeing us. Somewhere where we can talk to this human.
Okay. So right outside the city, it's like an upward slope. There's like a mountain and there's like a forest and stuff. Because the city acts like this, right at the entrance of the city is that town square area where you guys came in. And then like just off the exit, it's that mountain and forest area. And he's just finished peeing. He's been peeing for like 3 or 4 minutes straight. Because of all the pee, it drags out what seems to be some sort of like creature in the distance. There's a lot of smells going on now.
Yeah.
So you hear like a growling. It's a very deep growl, and you can't see what it is, but it's like coming somewhere in the forest.
Hey! Hey, do you think you have some toilet paper? Somebody's coming.
Okay, so we say, we're gonna let you go here, and we just want to talk to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Majin, let him go.
Does she let me? I fucking book it. I get the fuck out. I'm gonna try to grab a leaf on the way.
Okay, we're initiating a battle. We're fighting. We're fighting. Okay?
We're fighting him?
Yes. Because
Which way do you run?
Which way do I run? Deeper into the forest if I can. I need to find somewhere to wipe my ass.
Okay.
I'm also probably covered in my own piss.
Yeah. Okay, we're only fighting him not to kill him. We're
Hold
trying
on.
to stop him. Okay.
Okay. So you like You try to run further into the forest, and you try to look for a leaf, but then you run into a bear, and he's like standing up how bears do when they try to intimidate you, and he just like swipes at you, and you take 6 damage.
Okay. I'm now down to 9.
That's key.
Oh shit. Up here. I'm now down to
19.
19. That's a lot better than that.
19 out of 25.
Yeah, you wrote it like backwards.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, 25 out of 19.
That's, yeah, because this is fraction.
There you go.
Oh, I should be reacting. Ah!
I love the way David would every time my moves would miss, and he would do like his own little animation of my move missing. So you went. That's funny.
Okay. I guess you can make a
speak
reaction.
English?
Does the bear speak English?
I'm asking it. Do you speak English?
I mean, there are bears in Dragon Ball that speak English because they're like anthropomorphic, but this one isn't wearing clothes. It's not like that kind of bear. It's just an animal bear.
It doesn't speak
It
English
doesn't
because he
speak.
doesn't work
It doesn't
clothes.
hit me back up. Yes. I try to. Oh! I'm gonna do the survival thing. So I'm gonna try to make myself big and like growl at it. I want it to be scared and leave me alone.
Does your person have like a huge scruffy beard? Does he look like a scary animal? You're human.
I want me to look old. It's weird to say I want me. I want to look old and kind of ugly.
Oh,
Big
you're like
ass
an old
nose.
homeless guy that's just going crazy.
Oh my god! I didn't know that. Okay, so you alright.
What do you want to do?
So how far did he run from us?
He didn't get very far.
He didn't get very far.
He's like 15 feet to the left.
Okay.
The bear was just like right there.
Alright. We yell to him, "What are you doing?"
Trying to wipe my ass and ward off a bear.
Okay, okay. We just kind of watch it first to see what's happening. What happens after he goes,
You want to attack? Do you want
No, we're just watching right now.
Rah! Leave me alone, rah!
Because we don't want to just hurt the bear if we're unsure if it's actually going to hurt anyone.
It just attacked him.
Oh, it did? Oh,
It
yeah,
just dealt
that's
6
right.
damage.
That's right, it did. Okay, alright, I'll use...
It's too late now.
Oh,
You said you didn't want to do anything.
alright,
Don't worry, I got this.
okay.
Survivalist instinct. It does just like, the bear took that as a threat, it is now hitting you again. The bear thinks you're one of its own. It's
Okay.
now taking you as its young.
The bear like gets on all fours now, and it just like snaps at you and it like rips a chunk out of your stomach
a
area.
chunk.
He does 7 damage.
Oh, he missed my dick.
Dang, I'm dying.
I want to roll over the bear's head and get on its back.
You want to try to ride the bear?
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't.
You just kind of like roll off of his back. Like you tried to roll on him, and you tried to stay on the middle of his back to like mount it, but you accidentally rolled over his back, and you're just on the other side of it.
I rolled too good. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Maj and Lulu, we gotta help this dummy. So, what you took? I don't know. Alright, so I go and I use. Oh shoot, I didn't even write the usage for this. Whatever. I will use finger beam on the bear.
Okay. You gonna roll?
I don't have the dice.
What do you roll?
Regular tier. Which one? What's my regular tier?
You need to be ready for this.
1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Five.
Ooh, almost max. Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
You do 3 damage to this turn.
Alright. And then the next turn it's half damage and.
Do you have a piece of paper I can use?
piece of paper.
Keep track of this bear's health.
Is there paper in this binder? And then try to flip toward the back. Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 pieces of paper. Okay.
Serena, please keep that broken piece of it.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with it.
What?
Please don't put it back in there. Thank you.
Alright. It's Nick's turn.
I'm gonna try.
Oh
to
wait, Majin Lulu's turn. Sorry, she hasn't had a turn.
True.
Oh, and I need the pencil.
That's -3 key. Yep.
Yeah.
Majin Lulu's going to. Majin Lulu's gonna fire a Kamehameha at the bear.
Good.
Is this a D12? Looks like a D12 game.
That looks like a D12. Yeah, it's D12.
Okay. So she fires a Kamehameha at the bear, does 9 damage.
So the bear's taken 12 so far.
Yep.
Ballin'. Who is the bear currently looking at?
You. You're closest to him.
Oh shit! I hope I was thinking I had rolled behind it.
I mean, he knows you're there.
True. Okay. I'm gonna try to like jump back and run away. I'm trying to like get away from the. I have no qualms with this bear. Accidental mishap. It's not a small dog. It's not the same kind of thing. I'm gonna try to dip.
You try to get out of there.
He tries to dip.
Where do you go?
I want to try and go back toward West City, but I also want to try to grab a leaf. I don't want to look really hard for a leaf because I feel like the bear's gonna get my ass. I want to grab and go a leaf. I need to clean up this piss.
Okay. You just want to try to leave.
Yeah, I want to try to not fight
Let's see if the bear gets an attack on you
opportunity.
before you leave.
Yeah, I can see that. Maybe this time the bear will bite my ass. Oh, I have the -1 armor. Maybe that'll help stop the bear.
I did remember that. unfortunate for you. The bear just got a critical. So the bear does like a really good like scratch on you, and you like he trips you the fuck up. Your leg is just fucked. He does 10 damage to you.
I'm down to 2 health. On my leg. My leg is actually just fucked. Where's the toilet paper?
Where's the toilet paper? Okay, I'll run over there and use magical heal because he's dying, and I mean he has magical heal, but he's not using it.
He's not
he wants
using
to,
any abilities.
Yeah, because he just wants to fight the bear and get toilet paper. So
he's not fighting the bear at all.
That's true. He wants to not defend himself
He's just
from a
getting
bear.
beaten up. For no
So
reason.
I go over there and use my magical heal.
Okay, what is it?
So it heals self and team for 10 HP, but 2 hit points more for every point above 10 intelligence, which I have 12 intelligence. So I guess that's
14.
yeah. There you go.
I'm now back up to 16 health. What happens to like my leg? Like when I gain health?
I mean, you're still pretty scratched up and bleeding, but it doesn't hurt that bad, and you're still mobile. Because before you were like on the ground, and you're still on the ground, but you could easily just pop back up now.
That's not that bad. Do you have anything that makes toilet paper or like repels bears?
Okay.
Are you like not wearing pants right?
I'm not.
Yeah, because he took them off earlier.
Good.
Okay.
So you had a turn, and then she had a turn. Okay.
Majin
Majin
Buu.
Okay. She does like a red aura now like comes around her, and she now with a red aura around her, she now fires a Kamehameha at Kaioken.
Mhm.
I think it might be the coyote. I'm not sure. Wish it was toilet paper.
Toilet Ken. Paper Ken. Toilet paper Ken.
Toilet Kaioken paper.
Shit, that was good fun. Alright. She does a Kaioken Kamehameha. Does 9 damage to the bear. Okay. It's now the bear's turn. What do you... Let's see. Since Nick is still next to the bear, he bites him, does 9 damage. Or 6, sorry.
And down to 10. Huh. I think I got an idea. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yo, can I use magical copy to leave a decoy and then like dip? Like hella hard?
You can try.
I can try. Magical copy! Does the copy look like me?
It is, yeah, it looks exactly like him.
Oh, nigga, stay right there. Look at the bear, Eva. Just don't follow me. And I'm gonna start heading toward West City.
That is.
Let's see if the bear takes his aggro off of you to your copy. No. Doesn't work. You got a 1.
I got a 1.
It doesn't work at all.
It doesn't work at all.
Like he watched you do it.
Ooh.
Or okay. Huh. So is he still like attacking him? Like he's looking at him or whatever? The bear.
Hmm?
Yes.
The bear's still aggroed on him. He did just attack him.
Okay. All right. I'll use lightning magic on the bear.
Lightning magic on the bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 1 damage per intelligence points, which I've got 12 intelligence.
Now let's see if you hit.
I hope so. My character never hits.
No.
Not again. Man, that's my usage of it. I can't.
No, bro, you tried.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I have good things that I can do. It just never happens.
It's currently
5:20.
yeah. I got about 20 more minutes.
How much health does Kaioken take from you?
2 per turn, I believe.
Yes, yeah, okay. Okay. Majin Lulu runs at the bear with her sword out, while she still has the red aura around her, so she's like really fast as well. She can easily make her way over there. And she tries to stab that bear in the back with a Kaioken sword slash.
Nice.
I said sword slash was 1d6. Okay, that's awful. And then for Kaioken, you get to roll that again. Oh, it's now we'll see if she does that 7 damage. She does not. Okay, so she's gonna like power off of Kaioken on this turn as well. She missed her sword slashes on the bear.
Oh.
And now she's right behind the bear.
Is it the bear's turn?
Oh yeah. Let's see if the bear changes aggro to me. Majin Buu. Who do you want me to roll for? You want me to roll for myself or the bear?
Both.
Well,
Oh, you only do 1. I see. Yeah.
like either a 20 would be successful for me or the bear.
Oh, roll for you.
So rolling for me to avoid the bear's aggro.
Right.
Yes, very much. 20.
Ooh.
Okay. So the bear's still aggroed on you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your turn.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not.
bear's turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's do a bear basic attack. Okay. Bear claws at you. Does 5 damage.
Ah! My plan did not work.
You're almost dead.
This bear has not missed an attack yet.
Oh, I haven't been using any of the stuff that you can use in reaction to getting hit. I don't know why not.
You haven't been using anything. I thought you.
He's been like, I try not to die.
Yeah, I
even
thought
though-
you were doing that on purpose. You just didn't think yourself. You have things to use.
Yeah, you have 2 abilities that can negate damage.
It's time for me to use my secret weapon. Now that I'm at my weakest point, lightning match.
Oh, also, I mean, before you do your attack, I will allow you to like try to ignore that 5 damage if you want.
Yeah, because you do that on other people's.
Yeah, you can
turn.
use. That's what it's
Oh,
for. You
like
use
I
it
could,
on
I could
Yeah, it's
still
like yeah.
react.
You could use Miracle Kneel, or you can use your Energy Shield,
Um,
which you have 2 uses of each.
right.
So you could just try to dodge or prevent 4 damage.
I will try to use Miracle Kneel.
Miracle Kneel? Okay, then you just roll that. 10 or above and you just don't take any damage.
And I guess I'll put a little slash thing. Be like 1 of 2. Okay.
Ooh, nice. Just barely.
Just
you
barely.
take no damage from that one. So
Aha!
you went spinning.
This is
Got him now. Oh, you went and you turn around and
It is time for you to face the thunder before the lightning.
lightning magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much damage does it do?
It does 1 damage per
I know
intelligence.
how you
12.
deal the damage. 12. Okay.
Yeah.
So just roll that. You got the same roll she did when she did. Misses. It's your turn.
Okay.
He tried.
All right. So.
We try here.
Wait. So the miracle kneel, isn't that something that's like, please don't hurt me? Like he's like.
Yeah.
So does that mean does the bear not want to hurt him anymore, or is it just for
no,
that
it
turn?
doesn't work like that.
No.
It's just you use it to dodge an attack. They don't
So
care
it's
that
just-
you're begging for them.
So it's just
It
to
doesn't
dodge.
speak English. I tried.
It also doesn't speak English. So. It's not as like, hey, I try to beg them for mercy and then they do or don't. It's just
So-
I'm doing it to dodge the attack.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, who is it? Oh, yo, Jared, what's up? Sure. We're playing an RPG.
Oh, I'm right by the door. Hello.
Hey.
Okay.
Is this a homemade thing?
Yeah, he made it.
Oh, nice.
Dragonball RPG. I'm an Namekian. We're a human. He is a Majin. Okay. I guess I'll use Finger Beam again, which is 1d6. Man, that's still gonna do nothing. I
When
need
you
to stop
start
doing
rolling so hard.
I don't even think I rolled it that hard.
You did though. You like aim for under the TV.
I wasn't aiming.
All right, you do 1 damage. You already got it.
Oh, what was it?
18.
Okay.
Oh, you got it. Come on. 1 damage.
This turn.
Yeah, 'cause it's
1
half.
next turn.
I see.
Oh wait, have you been doing the bleed thing? Because I've already used this once.
Yeah, I already
Okay.
did it.
All right. Okay.
You got a Dragon Ball tattoo on your arm?
Yep.
That's it.
All right.
Oh, it's my turn.
She's still behind you.
Oops, Susan. Good to see you.
So she's just gonna she's gonna do a basic sword slash on him. Okay. She does 3 damage to him. bear's turn. The bear's like really, really wounded now. He's looking really beat up, and he's like, he's panting.
All according to my plan.
Yes. All right, but he hasn't taken aggro off you for various reasons. It's just failed any chance of him changing aggro, even you trying to like put aggro on something else. Oh wait, you don't want to see what the damage is. Ooh, he misses an attack for once.
Ooh.
He tries to bite you, and you're just like, ah. Alright, your turn.
Okay, Bear. This is normally the part where I give you one last chance.
Normally, how many times have you fought this bear?
This will be the final time. Energy wave! I
Energy
spin-
wave is typically that thing, you know, that like, you know, Trunks does after he did his sword slash on Frieza, where he just and he goes. It's just that yellow beam that comes out of one hand.
I'm overly dramatic.
Okay, so how much damage does it do?
Okay, so it does my normal
Key
key
plus
die is +2.
Which is
6 plus 2.
D6.
Ooh,
And
maximum
if you
damage.
crit, you can do 14 damage.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I guess you do 16 because it doubles whatever you get there. So it does 8 damage. It can crit for 16.
If we land that hit. Ooh.
I take whatever it rolls on. 20.
20.
The bear was good. The bear only had 2 health left. So you do that. Maximum damage.
So
you
you
can do.
basically cut his head off and...
The bear gets completely disintegrated by that attack.
No, I was gonna use his fur to wipe my ass.
Aw, man. That would have been a good...
That put the bear at negative 14 health. Yeah, he's disintegrated.
Dang.
Okay.
We stare. We just stare at the fact that he just disintegrated this bear.
Now you two can stop looking at my dick. I'm gonna go find some leaves.
Is that what's
I'm
happening?
gonna wipe myself up. Now, if you excuse me, thank you for the healing. Appreciate it.
I say, wait, what's your name? I go in the direction of him. I say, what's your name?
Pardon me, my dick's here. I'm looking at some. Can I find some big leaves?
Roll to see if you find
Oh,
it.
so you can find big leaves.
I like that you roll.
No, no big leaves.
Oh shit!
They're
Can
all
I
small
can I
leaves.
find a lot of small to medium leaves?
I still like the critical pissing.
No.
Oh
No.
shit!
There's like a few small leaves.
Is there like a stream nearby?
You wanna watch with a stream?
Yeah.
Is there a stream nearby? No.
How does any animal do anything?
Yeah. How is this forest habitable?
So the trees are all really tall, and the leaves and shit are really high, unreachable. But there are a few leaves like on the ground, and there's just no stream by.
Is my copy gone?
No, you're out of combat. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah. It's gonna have that nigga climb a tree.
Climb a
Make
tree.
your copy climb a tree.
Can he climb a tree?
Okay. Might have to cut this tree down so I can get these leaves. You have a sword, miss?
Why'd you know of sword?
Yes. Of sword came tree cut down.
Sword?
Sword.
I think he's asking if you could cut down that tree, Majalulu.
Tree?
Yes.
Cut.
Yes.
Sword.
Okay. Let's see if Majin Lulu can cut down this tree with her sword. No.
No? What?
She does a decent job, but it cuts like halfway through the tree, but it does not work.
Okay.
You seem pretty strong. Can you hit it? Since it's already partially broken.
Sure, I can try
Why
that.
are we helping him?
Because he needs to get leaves to wipe his ass.
Okay.
My strength is only 5, it's a 1d6. Again, would I use that to cut down the tree? I don't know.
I'll roll that. You can roll that for yourself.
Whoa!
Does nothing.
Did I get a 1? Oh my
She's
god.
like, ah! It doesn't do anything.
This always happens to my character. He always embarrasses himself.
You're a guy?
Yeah, it's a Namekian, so it's a kind
Oh. That makes sense. This is a conundrum. I guess I'm gonna go back into the city. There's gotta be some toilet paper somewhere. Thank you for your help.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Appreciate you
Whoa,
trying to cut down
wait,
the tree.
wait.
Appreciate you trying to punch it. Hey.
I look for leaves too. We don't want him walking back in the city with his pants off, and well, he still wouldn't have pants, but
You
with
find
piss on him.
a couple leaves.
Okay, I'd pick up those and say, here's leaves. Don't just clean yourself. Here.
I try my best to clean myself with a couple of leaves. How well can I do with a couple
What I don't
of
understand
leaves?
is how
I don't
we're
know. You took like a very small shit. There shouldn't even be shit on your butt.
But I also peed. I
I don't
Is there
get-
just pee all over your penis?
why is it so hard to find leaves? We're in a forest.
Like I said, the trees are up very high. and all
But there
the
would still
leaves-
be some on the ground.
I guess that should be an easy goop then. Wait. Before I put these leaves on my body, is this like poison oak? Like I gotta make sure that these are cool, yeah.
Okay.
So I clean myself. Oh, that's great.
You're just naked.
I was gonna use that bear pelt to wipe, but also to wear, not the same one. You know, you can cut up a bear pelt in multiple places. So I don't have replacement pants. I'm gonna go over to the police station, pick up my pants.
No, don't. No, there's no need for the police station. We'll find a dollar store.
Will you buy my pants?
I will buy you pants.
Let's go! Go to the dollar store.
Okay, so we try to find a store that is like low end, not expensive or anything.
Is that what she does on the
That's what Maja Lulu is doing. Maja Lulu, where did you learn that? Okay, we're looking for a store where we can find bargain pants.
I feel like Nick. It's 5:35.
True.
Okay, hold on. First of all, we tell him to stay put. We don't want him coming into the city with no pants. We say we will be back with pants. I promise. Just wait here.
I will get attacked by a bear and die.
Okay.
I am following you to the store.
Alright,
You can stand in front of my penis if you want. We will go.
Do I? Okay. Do I have like a robe that has layers? Can I like give him a robe to cover himself or something? Because Namekians wear like robes and shit. Do I have anything I can hand to him to cover up his like ass?
Were you wearing one? That's not up to me.
So
It sounds like you can just say.
okay, so I have clothes I
You
give
can wear
him.
whatever you want to wear.
Okay, so it's not anything that. Okay, fine. I take off like a top layer of my I have 2 layers of robe. It's just Namekian robes and stuff. I give him one of those to like wrap around himself. Okay. All right. So now he doesn't
If
have
he
his.
wants that.
He doesn't have his
He could
junk
just be
hanging
like,
out. Okay,
I don't
here
want
you
it.
go.
You hand it to me and I put it on.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
don't know why I'd wrap it around myself.
Okay,
When you said that, I was like, what?
Well, because you're like, okay, whatever. So you're wearing that, and we're looking for a store.
Kind of hot. Wearing layers now in
Wait,
the
no,
forest.
I only gave you like 1 layer.
I know, but I still have an upper layer of clothes.
That's why
I
it's
take the robe off, and I take off my normal. I'm naked, and then I put the robe
We're
back
not
on.
buying you a whole new outfit.
Well, now I have the robe on, so now I.
It is hot. It's July.
Wait, I want. Okay, I would say you could wrap it around, like tie it around your. So
Now it just hangs.
okay, but now you don't have any of your own clothes. Okay, fine. We're just gonna go and buy him some clothes. Okay, we're going to the store.
Okay. There is a store in the main town square area.
We probably have to end it here, don't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
We end it at the store.
Okay, we are at the store. That's where we are. Okay.
We didn't get a lot done.
I'm digging it so far.
I am too.
We didn't get a lot done though.
I'm surprised by how much my character got away with in the city. I kind of thought I'd get in more trouble for this.
Well, I rolled for reactions, and when that moment when he like yelled at the police officer, I rolled a 1 for his reaction, so he just ran away.
Oh, do you have the little mechanical pencil thing? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, feel free to also have this piece of paper. This I can't put it back in the line. Let's see. But I'm gonna start packing up. Tell us in the comment section what you guys thought about the stream. Ryan said ass is what I heard as I entered. That makes sense. Yo, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding. Ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. Show your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with
Serena.
And Serena.
Log It Out. Make sure you guys stay tuned a little after midnight. I'm going to do a vlog video where I talk about everything that I did today and hang out with you guys. And if you're unable to make it to the vlog video, make sure you tune in to the fan poll stream that we're going to do because you're able to vote in the comment section below the fan poll to vote for whatever you would like to see next on the channel. Thank you all once again, and peace.
Aw.
Share this video with your